Hello and welcome to another video from Natasha Lee. Now this week I actually am doing a design that's based entirely on the poll results I put out a couple of weeks ago asking what you guys wanted to see. You'd all asked for some glitter ombre, glitter fade, Christmas nail art and me to do something with my glitters, so here we are. And talking more about my products, this is why I have been AWOL for a few weeks. I have been absolutely blown away by the response to me releasing the brand, so thank you so much all you guys. All the orders have now been dispatched. Please let me know if you've had yours down below. Also a huge thank you to Cristine from Simply Nailogical because she too has received hers, as is evident on Snapchat.
And a whole bunch of glitter. Some of them are hollow. Oh my god, that one is so pretty. I want it on my face. Oh no, this one. Can I put this on my face? No, I can't put this on my face. Okay, stop. It's nails, not makeup.
As always, I'm going to begin by cleansing my nails with 99% isopropyl alcohol, and full links to all of the products used in this video are in the description down below. I'm going to be using gel polish in this video, but you can do all of these looks with nail polish and foil glue, which I will show you in another video, which I'll link in the top right corner now. Now, although I will be using gel too this week, and that doesn't require a base coat, because I want to remove these nails after a few days, I'm using my Peel Off Base Coat first. Allow it to dry fully before going on to your next step. Now I'm going to use Gel 2 Chateau Noir. I just want to show you this. This bottle probably hasn't been open for about 18 months, 2 years, and you can see that the pigment has all settled to the bottom of the bottle. And this is why I brought out the crystal stirrer sticks. And just to show you what to do if this happens with your gel polishes or even your nail polishes, just give them a really good stir. And you can do this either with the spatula or with the scoop. Get in right around the corners if it's a square-shaped bottle like I'm doing here. And you can see what a difference there. I'm just going to clean off those crystal stirrers. And then once I've got the excess polish off, I'm just going to wipe them down with 99% isopropyl alcohol and then leave them to one side. Now, just to show you what a difference this makes now when I put the lid on, what I will do is give it a little slap against my palm. Now that's because Gel 2 is a slap bottle, not a roll bottle. And with gel polishes, most of them aren't to be shook or shaken. They are to either be rolled upside down like this and then the right way up, such as C&D Shellac, that's a roll polish, whereas Gel 2 is a slap on the palm polish. And you can see now when I open this up, what a difference. That polish is right up that shaft of the brush. And that's how we want it, fully mixed so you get a proper cure and a good coverage. Now I'm going to apply Chateau Noir to my ring finger, my middle finger and my thumb. Now when I had my salon, this was one of my most popular colours. I love it so much. It is stunning. And this is a Christmassy look because it is super glitzy, but it's Christmas with a difference. Now I'm going to go in with my NL1 liner brush, and just to show you, I saw this done on a Russian nail art video last week and I thought it was such a good idea, using your detailer brush to get really close around the cuticle. If however you do make any mistakes, just clean it up with a clean-up brush dipped in nail polish remover or acetone. Cure in your lamp before going in with your second layer. That first layer should have made it really easy to get that second layer on nice and quickly. Once that's cured, I'm going in with granite. Look at this black hollow glitter, it's amazing. And I'm using my number 4 brush, which is for applying glitters mainly. Now pat that glitter on at the base of the nail, and on this nail and on the middle finger, I'm going to be doing a glitter ombre, and that's where we fade one glitter into another. So on this ring finger, I am starting at the base. I've just put the glitter on, patted it down, and as you can see, we're brushing up very slightly to spread those glitter flakes up the nail. I'm then going to use my fan brush to dust off any excess glitter before going onto my ring finger. And this time I'm applying it at the tip of the nail and then brushing down, as you can see. So what you do is you pat that glitter on in one place, get it nice and firm, and then just brush that excess up the nail, and that's what helps with the fade. Make sure all the flakes are patted down nice and flat. And then on the thumb, I'm going to do it on a sort of diagonal. That's just because I fancy doing something a little bit different, to be honest with you. Again, you just brush down across the nail. but you can see in this video just how great the absolute gorgeous holo rainbows are in this glitter. I've done this over a triangle tray, which again is on my website. It's not because I'm trying to ram it down your throat, it's just because I decided to bring out products that I am always using or wanting or needing every single day when I'm doing my nails. Now I'm going in with Serious Glitter, which again is another ultra holo. And this one I'm going onto that ring finger, and this time I'm applying it at the tip of the nail. Now you could use any combination of colours, I just wanted to do this one black and silver. And just apply it onto the nail where you haven't got any black glitter at that tip. Make sure you fill in all the gaps and then brush it down, but in a little bit I'm going to give you a little trade secret, which I always used to use in my salon, which is the key to making glitter fades and glitter ombres absolutely pop. Again, just brush it down and then go onto that middle finger, and this time apply the silver at the base. Pat it onto the nail to make sure it's adhered fully at the base before brushing up over the nail so that any of the silver fits in between the black glitter. You can do this with more than 2 colours. I've actually done it with 3 in the salon, going from a really deep purple to mid purple to a pink, and it was amazing. And on that thumb I'm just going to do exactly the same, just pat that silver wherever I haven't applied the black and then brush it over the nail. Now we pat on to make sure that those glitter flakes have really adhered to that sticky layer on the gel coat. And then we brush over so that any of the excess fits in those little gaps between the black glitter flakes where we've done our graduated effect. Now taking American French Pink from Gel 2, I'm going to apply this to my little or my pinky finger and my index finger. This is almost completely clear, but I do love this because it's great for doing some art. Just get a nice even layer, and we do only need to apply 1 layer of this because we're just going for that sheer look anyway. Then I'm going in with granite glitter again, and using my NL4 brush I'm just going to apply this straight onto the cuticle area of the nail. And as you can see, I was just showing you the sparkle there, it's so pretty. I'm going to place that at the cuticle area, pat it down and then gently brush up. Now, what I'm waiting to happen with this brush, it's quite new because the brand is quite new. I want it to go fluffy, and that will happen with time. You have to use them. And what sort of happens is the end of the brush almost explodes in this fluff ball, which is fantastic and perfect for picking up glitter. So we want that to happen. We don't want our glitter brushes to stay perfect and flat. And that's why we have separate pigment brushes, because we do want those to stay nice and flat. And on that index finger, I'm going in with Serious. I'm doing exactly the same thing again. I'm just applying it to the tip of the nail this time. Look at the sparkle. It's so pretty. Now, this look here that I'm doing for you used to be one of the most popular looks ever in my salon, and it's what made me create this glitter. It was a mix of a larger and a finer flake holo silver, and I used to do it as a glitter fade. We called it fairy nails, and we either did it from the cuticle area or from the tips like I'm doing here. It's perfect because it goes with any outfit, and if it looks like this on camera, imagine what it'll look like when you're out in artificial light. It's stunning. Now, if your fade has gone a bit too far down the nail, which I've done deliberately here for you, I'm taking my needlepoint tweezers, and all I'm doing is just picking off some of the glitter flakes. I wanted to show you how to do this, to show you how to correct any mistakes if you do make them. Just keep going until you're happy with the look, and you just remove a few of the extras so that you can see the clear area underneath the nail. Now I'm going in with Unicorn Essence, which is a iridescent glitter powder. I'm applying that over the rest of the nail on the pinky finger, and you can see it's almost literally like a sugaring sort of powder. Doesn't look anything until you apply the top coat on, and then it comes to life, but you can sort of see that unicorn sparkle happening there. And this can go over absolutely any colour just to add that sort of soft iridescence. So on the index finger, I'm applying it around the cuticle area of the nail instead. And then going in with the NL6 pigment brush and the Magpie Aurora Holo pigment, which is gorgeous, I'm going to show you my top secret. In my salon Divine by Design, after I did any glitter fade or glitter ombre, I used to take a matching pigment colour for each colour glitter and just add it on, and it actually goes in between the glitter flakes and sticks to that polish underneath to give you a really sort of popping glitter fade. Now at first it looks like you've covered your glitter. Give it a brush off with a fan brush to remove the excess, and then give it a really brisk brush with your pigment brush, and you will see that those glitter flakes will uncover. And when we apply that top coat on as well, it will pop even further. Now over the black, I'm using this CND pigment in black. You hardly need any of this at all, so just take it from the lid and not from the pot, otherwise you'll overdo it. Also, don't worry if it goes onto the skin, it's perfectly normal, providing you don't apply top coat over it. You can remove it at the end with isopropyl alcohol. And as you can see, a little bit goes a really long way, but look at the difference it's made with that glitter fade. Brush off any excess and you're ready to apply your top coat. Exactly the same thing again, and this is the one on the ring finger. We've already applied that Holo pigment to the tip, so now I'm going in with the black at the base, and you'll see it really gives us that fantastic popping divide between the two colours, but also gives that beautiful ombre through. Do not worry if you're doing this on gel polish or on nail polish with foil glue about being brisk. You want to do that because you want to make sure the glitter flakes are adhered and they're all nice and flat. Repeating exactly the same thing again on the middle finger, and you can see it's really taking shape. Just wait till you apply top coat. It's like a magic trick. Now, in advance of the top coat, I will say that I always keep a separate top coat for applying immediately over glitters and over pigments, and that's because if you get any glitter or pigment in your regular top coat, especially with gel polish, then it can contaminate it, and we really don't want that to happen. So first I'm going in with what I call my glitter top coat. It's a regular one, I just label it separately for glitters. Now when you're using pigments, do be careful not to go onto the skin area, otherwise you will not be able to clean up that excess pigment. Apply it nice and carefully over the whole nail, and you can see it's really making the glitters pop now. I just love looking at the rainbows. It's like a disco on my nails. And now we've applied that top coat, unicorn essence really comes into its own. It's so hard to photograph in the pot. It doesn't look like anything at all really, but look at it there, all beautiful multicoloured tiny little glistening sugar. Now, after I've applied that top coat and cured, I'm going in with my final layer of my regular top coat, and you can see immediately this one looks much more glossy, and that's because it's not contaminated. Once you've cured that, we're going to go in with a pad dipped in 99% isopropyl alcohol and give a really good scrub around the nails, and that's to remove the excess pigment. And that's when you can see how neat it is before you go in with your homemade cuticle oil, and there's a link in the top corner of how to make this. And massage that in once you've applied it, and here is the finished look. As you requested, it's Christmas Glitter Fade, Glitter Ombre, DBNL glitters, all together in one. Let me know which is your favourite look out of the four. I'm really hard pushed because I love the fade of the black and the silver, but I'm always a sucker for the look on the index finger with that lovely sort of fairy sparkle of just the Sirius going up the nail. It's just so beautiful and elegant and sparkly. It's a look that I could live in every day for the rest of my life. Look at it. Oh, it's just perfection. Absolute perfection. And look at that unicorn essence, how it just adds that little bit of extra something. Let me know which is your favourite down below, and let me know if you've received your orders and which is your favourite. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for your patience as well. I need to say a huge thank you to my VIPs because they have supported me so much this last few months. And if you want to become a Natasha Lee VIP, then head on over to natashalee.vip. Take care everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you all very, very soon.